Hi guys, welcome back to the Soft Life of Sophie. I am Sophie and this is my soft life. Welcome to my first ever hiking vlog. As you can see, we are hiking Gooseberry Cove today, which is this beautiful, quaint little hike just outside of Louisbourg in Nova Scotia, Canada. And as you can see, the trail starts out here with just this like gravelly sort of road. It almost looked like it was originally meant to be a driveway. You know, it was wide enough for a car and it almost looked like there was some car tracks. So at first I was confused if I was in the right place, but no, this is the right place. So this is just crazy. I had to show you guys this. I was noticing these webs all around. There was a lot of damage being done to a lot of the trees in the area. And look, it was caterpillar babies being hatched, caterpillar eggs and caterpillar babies. Crazy. So, okay, let me just chat to you guys a little bit, not in direct correlation with the video. So this was my first time ever filming like a hiking vlog. And I was just so taken. I have always been taken by the forest and all the different types of life that you find in the forest. And even though they all might not be beautiful, the whole thing together as like an ecosystem, I'm obsessed with. I love wildflowers. I love the bugs. I love the new trees, the dying trees, the whole thing, right? Because that's how the ecosystem survives and thrives and how the world turns. So you're going to see lots of little pieces of footage of just some pretty things that I saw along the way. You can see here there were some big bullfrogs. This was a cute little area. I just showed you a little stream. It literally crossed the path and it came from this little pool here and went across into this little stream that went into the woods. Very cute. And there were all these bullfrogs around. Look at this guy hiding. They're so cute. So I spent a good amount of time literally just like sitting and listening and seeing what life I could find in the silence. That's how I discovered all of these bullfrogs. So cool. You're going to also see a bunch of shots of my feet because I kind of wanted to show you guys what the trail itself looked like the actual terrain. Because, okay, so I live in Toronto, Ontario. And if I tell you guys here that I'm going on a hike, it's like generally a man-made path like through the woods, right? And it's kind of gravelly and it's very well maintained and it's absolutely beautiful. But like when you're in Nova Scotia or New Brunswick, Newfoundland, PEI, you might do a hike that's like literally just like through the wilderness. Like it's along the coast. Like there's no real hike or there's no real trail, I should say. So yeah, you can see the beginning part of this is like an actual gravel trail, but I do show you my feet a few different times because I'm trying to show you how the terrain changes. So this was the first little area where you can oversee the ocean. I didn't want to film too long of a shot there because there was a couple of ladies enjoying the view, but look how beautiful this is. Just stunning. I also want to mention you're going to see a lot of dead trees and unfortunately a fair amount of destruction in the forestry. That's because of a hurricane that just went through within the last couple of years, I think. I think it was Fiona. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. But yeah, unfortunately, there were a lot of downed trees. There's a lot of dead wood in the Maritimes right now. I was actually kind of shocked because I've traveled the Maritimes, over and over again throughout my life. And I had never seen this much downed wood and dead wood. So it was kind of sad. Here, as you can see, do a little run and jump. If you've ever spent much time on the coast of the ocean, you know that all of this brown seaweed here, there's a lot of flies and bugs, and there's like soggy points in it. So I was trying to avoid stepping in some slime there. But just look at this view. Look at the way that the ocean sparkles under the sun. Just stunning. Absolutely stunning. This is a beautiful little cove sort of area. I would have loved to have walked all the way around, but there was a lot of seaweed and a lot of slimy areas, so I didn't really want to risk falling and breaking my camera or anything like that, you know. Oh, I can't get over how the water glitters. So, so stunning. Just wandering out of shot. This was super beautiful. There were all of these gorgeous lights, lilac daisies all over the place. And this was a really beautiful little field with some tall grass. And like the quaintness of this in the countryside, you know, just makes me so happy. So there's the view right before you continue on the trail. You can see the trail's getting a little bit rockier. We're starting to go slightly uphill here at this point. Um, Walked through the woods for a little bit before coming out at the second sort of like look off areas. Look how gorgeous. Just ocean as far as you can see. Sorry about the shaky camera work, by the way. Like I said, this was my first time filming this sort of video, like with a moving camera. So hopefully you're still enjoying. Just stunning. So, so quaint and beautiful. So I did hang out here for a little bit. Took my hair out. Just felt the breeze. The smell of the air out here cannot be beat. You cannot beat the smell of the air in the Maritimes. And then this was the first person view of what I was seeing there. I love a rocky coastline and like some rugged shores, you know. I'll take that over a white sand beach any day. Just stunning. And here's a close-up shot of those beautiful lilac daisies. Oh, these made me so happy. They were everywhere. And you can see they have the two different colored centers. These like natural wildflowers are my absolute favorite. And even though there's a lot of dead wood, it's just such a pretty view, huh? I love like the straw, the grass. Oh, I'm such a country girl at heart. Okay, so at this point, the trail sort of just continues along the coast. So I kind of wandered a little bit off the beaten path. As you can tell at this point, we're literally just walking on beaten down grass where you can tell other people have walked before you. Look at that. Oh, I'm so sorry. You just cannot beat that glittering ocean with the waves and the white like surf and the rocks, the slates. I want to be back there. It's so beautiful. So my main reason for taking all the different feet shots at this point was because it got a little bit, I wouldn't say dangerous exactly, but I was thinking that if you had young kids at this point, you might not be able to continue on with your young kids, or if you have like mobility issues. So you can see at this point, I'm literally like on the rocks, and that's how the trail goes. So that's one thing about a lot of these hikes is I wouldn't say that they're like accessible, but then at the same time, like, I mean, we're in the wilderness, right? So it would be so great if they got out here one day though and was able to put in some sort of boardwalk to at least get to like the peak, you know? But look how gorgeous. Oh, I love little shots like these. And you can see the bees flying on by. This was a really beautiful little lookout spot. Oh, there she is. Hi guys, thank you for watching. Look at where I am. Isn't it so beautiful? That's what I was thinking. If you guys have ever heard of the book Island of the Blue Dolphins, the main character's name is Karana. And she's a girl who grows up on an island all by herself. And this was embodying my Island of the Blue Dolphins fantasies from my childhood. You know, I wanted to be her so bad when I was a kid. Hearts to the camera. Hey guys. This was gorgeous though. I could have stood there all day. So now you can see we're fully on the slate at this point in the hike. I haven't gone too far. Look at the turquoise water. Wow. And directly ahead of us, that's where I came from. Look at that deep blue too of the ocean, hey? This is the Atlantic Ocean, for anybody who doesn't know. So now we walked across the slate for a little while, and just look at how beautiful the colors in this slate is here. And you can also see how you really do need to be careful. You know, there's water and the waves come up occasionally, and, you know, it's all different levels. So you kind of need to just watch out where you're going through here. This was a beautiful day, though. There was not giant waves. If there was a storm, you'd probably want to maybe avoid this hike that day. Okay, so we're getting pretty close to the final lookout point. Now, as you can see, because this isn't really a trail, there's actually no technical ending to this. I probably could have continued on further to the left, but I just did the main hike to the final sort of like 360-degree view, and turned around and came back. Okay, so I think at this point, I think I'm climbing that final little hill, or about to. Oh no. Okay, so at this point, I just kind of came down. I just wanted to show you this little cove. This was really scary. It doesn't look scary on camera, but if you can tell, I mean, I'm only like maybe 1.5 feet from the edge. This was me trying to show you how far down it was, but I was really scared that I was going to trip. There was a sweet little old couple walking or hiking near me too, and they were all nervous for me being down here. They were like, "What are you doing?" So beautiful. Okay, so this is me coming up that final little hike. I feel like this is what Ireland or Scotland or something must look like. I don't know why. Whenever I see this like green shrubbery on like rocks, I'm like, oh, this has to be what it looks like over there. But yeah, you hike up and here we are. This is the 360-degree view that we have been hiking for. Look at this. Just stunning. Rolling hills, green grass, rocky coastlines, deep blue water, fresh air, wildflowers, just perfection. So then there was a little bit of a trail on the top there as well. And there's another couple there enjoying the view. I walked all the way out to the final edge there. And there it is. Just ocean as far as the eyes can see. And then this was my view. This is the view that I hiked for. It was actually a really amazing hike, and it wouldn't have been very long if I hadn't have been filming. Maybe like 25-30 minutes. And as you can see, I brought a bag of popcorn, and I just hung out here for a good long while, to be honest, and I ate my popcorn and I listened to the ocean. Smiled at the camera. It was great. All right, this is it, guys. Thank you so much for hiking with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please enjoy a few more beautiful still shots that I took along the way. And I hope to see you guys again in my next video. Please drop me a comment, like, and subscribe if you feel so inclined. And I'll talk to you guys soon.